Hey everyone, it's Flackfire. I'm enjoying my time in Tom Clancy's The Division, and I have a couple observations to share with you. Now, you'll run into all manner of players in The Division's Dark Zone, and I found, conveniently, they can be classified by type. So, here are the 7 different kinds of players you'll run into in The Division's Dark Zone. The first one is the noob. The noob doesn't even know what the Dark Zone is. They bought The Division because everyone was talking about it, but don't understand exactly how it works. The noob wanders into the Dark Zone and doesn't recognize it as an area filled with both hostile NPCs and neutral real-life players. Wasting no time, the noob shoots anything that moves, which is often a player, goes rogue, and is subsequently killed off. Only then may the noob understand what just occurred. But sometimes it takes a while. The noob often does not understand the concept of friendly fire, either. The second type is the rabbit, and as it sounds, the rabbit fears anything that moves in the Dark Zone. Was that a shadow? No? Yes? It doesn't matter. The rabbit runs the other direction, probably fearing for the precious piece of contaminated green loot present in their bag. Most players new to the Division fall into this category, and it's understandable until they spend more time in the Dark Zone and get comfortable with the experience. For the rabbit, it's all about the survival. The third player type is the buddy, and the buddy can be your best friend, but you never fully trust them. The buddy adopts the policy of joining in with other players for survival. These players often stick with a group for a significant amount of time, helping in conflicts and reaping the associated rewards. Yet they are never in your group and could go rogue. Most never do, however, preferring to be the remora suckerfish to your group's shark. The buddy is happy to help and make easy pickings if you're this next type of player. And that next type of player is the one most of us are probably pretty familiar with in the Backstabber. And the Backstabber is similar to the buddy. They may roll with you for some time, but when it comes time for extraction, the temptation to steal your items becomes too much, and they attack out of opportunity. These, in my opinion, are the worst kinds of Dark Zone players since they wait until your guard is down and some semblance of trust has been established to strike. Even then, if they're not successful at killing you, they often make you miss the extraction and then force you to relocate before they respawn and beeline for their death location, seeking vengeance and their dignity back. The next type of player might even be worse than the Backstabber, and that's the jerk. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's the favorite quote of the jerk. These agents won't hesitate to go rogue at a moment's notice if they suspect you're carrying some juicy loot. They're also the kind of player to try and drive up their rogue level in an effort to gain more Dark Zone credits. This means camping spawns, hiding upstairs, leaving servers, or any number of underhanded tactics. You don't want to come face to face with the jerk, and most of the time you won't know who they are either until they go rogue. Then there are the trolls, who could be viewed as a gaggle of jerks, I suppose, rather than play cooperatively against the Dark Zone's many often challenging enemies. The trolls are a group of players who would rather turn the Dark Zone into a free-for-all, engaging everything that moves and relying on their strength in numbers. Alone, you're pretty much powerless, and it's advised that if you see a group of 4 rogue agents headed your way, you find a safe place to hide. The trolls will show you no mercy. And the last type of player that you'll find in the Division's Dark Zone is probably one of my favorites, the Punisher. The Punisher is the Batman of New York City. It doesn't matter what he or she's doing. If you're extracting an item, fighting a boss, it's irrelevant when that rogue skull indicator appears on the map. The Punisher says they must pay. These kinds of players are drawn to rogue icons like moths to a light bulb, except they're heavily armed moths seeking vigilante justice. You also might know them as the server police. The Dark Zone is a great place, and it brings out some of our most basest instincts in Tom Clancy's The Division. That is what makes it fun. If you held off on purchasing The Division because maybe you were intimidated a bit by the Dark Zone, give it a chance. I was on the fence about it too, pretty skeptical, but I've had nothing but fun, and you are guaranteed to be surprised. Tell me about some of your encounters in the Dark Zone. Have you run into these kinds of players before? And if so, what's your favorite player type? Share your experiences in the comment box below. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.